This person's deepest wish is to return to you, even if they never say it out loud, even if their actions sometimes make you believe otherwise. The truth hidden beneath their silence is that their heart has never forgotten you. There are places in their soul that only you touched, memories that only you created, and a comfort that only you gave. And though pride, fear, or circumstances may have created distance, love has a way of speaking even in silence, and that silent voice inside them keeps reminding them of you. Quietly, they are preparing to take a leap of faith, a step that is not easy, a decision that requires courage, but one that they feel more drawn to each day because the pull of the heart is stronger than the fear of the unknown. It is important to understand that people often hide their deepest feelings. They may act strong, they may appear distracted, they may even pretend that they have moved on, but deep inside there is a truth that cannot be erased. This truth is the longing for what made them feel whole, the desire to return to the place where their soul felt safe, the pull toward the connection that gave them peace. And you, without knowing it, gave them that peace. You were a safe place in their storm. You were the light in their shadow. You were the presence that made them believe love could still exist in this complicated world. That is why, even in distance, even in silence, they prepare quietly in their heart to return, to take that leap of faith, because something in them knows life is too short to run from what feels real. When people think about returning, it is rarely easy. There are fears of rejection, fears of judgment, fears of being too late. They wonder if you will still be there, if your heart will still be open, if the love will still be alive. These thoughts make them hesitate, they make them hide, they make them silent. But silence does not mean absence of feeling. Silence is often the place where courage is born, where hearts gather strength, where the decision to act slowly grows. And in their silence, that is exactly what is happening. They are gathering the courage to put pride aside, to face fear, and to take the step that could change everything. You may not realize how deeply you impacted them. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you wonder if what you gave was ever seen, ever valued, ever remembered. But let me tell you with certainty, it was. They remember your kindness. They remember your patience. They remember the way you made them feel like they mattered in a world where they often felt invisible. And no matter how much time has passed, those memories do not fade, because real love leaves an imprint that no distance can erase. That is why their deepest wish is not for something new, but for the chance to return to what was true. This story is not only about them, it is also about you. It is about the lessons you learned in waiting, the strength you built in silence, the wisdom you gained in pain. It is about how you grew to understand that love is not about chasing, it is not about forcing, it is not about losing yourself to keep someone else. Love is about balance, it is about trust, it is about allowing the right things to flow naturally. And even if this return takes time, even if it comes with challenges, what matters most is that you never lost yourself. You are stronger now, wiser now, and more grounded in your worth. Every day, remind yourself of this truth. I am worthy of love that chooses me freely. I am worthy of love that does not hide. I am worthy of love that walks toward me without fear. This mindset will protect your heart, whether they return or not. Because the real story here is not only about someone preparing to take a leap of faith toward you. It is about you preparing to keep your heart open without losing yourself. It is about balancing hope with strength, faith with wisdom, love with self-respect. Life often teaches us through waiting. Waiting is not punishment. Waiting is preparation. The silence between you is not empty. It was a space for both of you to grow. They had to learn what it feels like to lose your presence to realize its value. You had to learn what it feels like to stand on your own to realize your strength. And now, as the wheel turns, as the heart whispers louder than pride, as love outweighs fear, they begin to prepare, quietly but surely, to return to the place where they felt peace. You must also prepare your heart. Prepare not with fear, but with clarity. Ask yourself, what you truly want, what kind of love you truly deserve, what kind of life you want to build. Because sometimes people return, but you must decide if you are ready to receive them, if their presence aligns with your growth, if their love will now be balanced with effort and respect. The leap of faith they prepare to take must also be met with your wisdom, so that the connection becomes healthier, stronger, and more beautiful than before. Spiritually, connections like this are not accidents. Souls meet for reasons bigger than human logic. Some come to teach, some come to heal, some come to awaken. And the connection you share is not ordinary. It carries depth, it carries meaning, it carries a sense of home that is rare in this world. That is why no matter how far they go, their soul finds its way back to you. That is why, even in silence, you feel their energy. That is why in dreams, or in quiet moments, you still sense their presence. Because true bonds are not broken by distance, they are only tested. And when the test is over, the bond shines brighter. So let this story be your guidance. Do not lose faith in love. Do not lose hope in connection. Do not close your heart out of fear. Keep living, keep growing, keep shining, because your life is not on pause while you wait. And when the time comes, when they gather the courage, when they take that leap of faith, you will be ready, not desperate, not broken, but whole. And that wholeness will make the reunion even more powerful, even more healing, even more true. Remember, their deepest wish is to return. Their silence is not absence, it is preparation. Their distance is not rejection, it is fear slowly turning into courage. And when they finally take that leap, it will not just be a return to you, it will be a return to themselves, to the truth of their own heart. Because in the end, love is not about running away, it is about coming home. And you, my friend, are that home.